Try to catch me howling at the moon. Try to catch me howling at the moon.
Welcome to round 9 of the MidEast racing season. This weekend, the riders take on Beaver Pond in Fountain Inn, South Carolina. This track is tight for the quads with plenty of roots, off-camber sections, and rocks. But one variable that's nearly impossible to handle was going to plague the riders today, and that was dust. Visibility during the kids' races earlier was super low. When the full-size quads take on the woods, it's going to get even worse. Your pro row was stacked today with title contenders like Dylan Walraven, Cameron Abey, Weston Scott, Joshua Pruitt, and David Brinson, all looking to battle it out. Meanwhile, we have some of the big dogs coming out today as well. John Glida Jr., his brother James, Grayson Eller, and Carson Collins are looking to cause some chaos and still win for themselves.
Cool, man. You've been checking out on them today. You want to make it exciting for us at least?
We're going to try. I think we got Glida here, so it's going to be a good day.
Both of them or just one of them?
I think both of them. I don't know for sure.
Got to take two of them down then, right?
Yeah. Better two than one. Thank you.
I've been outside working all week, so hopefully that's conditioned me a little better than some others. I don't know what everybody else has been doing, but I've been suffering all week, so hopefully that'll help.
At this point, right?
Yeah, actually today's not that bad compared to the rest of the week, so hopefully that helps me out with the heat today.
So what's the play today, man? You're going to have a Glida sandwich in the first turn, right? Y'all two just meet together and run from there?
Gonna try to just gap everyone off the start.
Well, you got duct tape on the quad beforehand, man. You got some mod now.
Style. It's custom.
Okay, man, how you gonna do?
Pretty good. Feeling good today. I want to do good.
In your ladies class, Michelle Harris has been rolling, finishing in the top 3 in the last 4 racers, being the only woman to do so. Going into this race, she has a full race lead in the point standing as well.
How's it gonna be today?
Hot. Very hot.
Boots intact, pigtails intact. So
Yep.
it'll be an easy day, no bike maintenance afterwards. Mechanic's gonna be happy, right?
I hope so.
Okay, good luck today.
Thank you.
Today we would also have a battle of the sisters with the Luckadoos going after each other, trying to beat the rest of the class as well.
Finally getting a sister showdown today.
Finally. About time she comes.
Who's coming out on top today? You gonna let that happen?
Not me.
Hey, I think whoever gets out front's gonna hold on. It's tight out there.
Yeah. Hopefully just get the whole shot.
Yeah, well, good luck today.
Thank you.
Your top 4 in B16 to 24 are in a tight points race. Before drops are factored in, William Lynch is leading Tyler Westmoreland, Clayton Siegel, and Hayden Price by just a few points. Today, Charlie Stewart will be looking to steal a win as well, as he often competes for wins every time he comes out.
How you gonna do today, man?
I'm hoping to get a top 3, man.
I think it's just, man, don't worry about it. Get number 1, call it a day.
Hey, yeah, hey. That's all you gotta do.
Good luck today, brother.
Thank you.
In the C25 Plus class, Jonathan Wisnat had been dominating, winning every single race but one this year. That race also happened to be the last time we covered his class. At his current pace, he's only a few races from securing a championship and is more worried about chasing some overall placements.
How you feeling, man?
Good. Ready to ride.
Gonna get out front early and just never look back, right?
I'm gonna try.
Put a big enough gap on you, just hop into the creek, right?
Yeah, if I can.
Hey, good luck today, man.
Appreciate it, man.
Knowing it was going to be a dust bowl today, this would be massively important hole shot for most of the classes. As Ricky Towery drops the green flag, Grayson Eller will squeak out in front just ahead of Cameron Abey. But that bad man, John Glida Jr., would be right behind them as they rip into the woods. Jumping off the line first again is Sherilyn Dole, getting out in front of her ladies' class with the Lugadoo sisters right behind her. With the green flag drop, Levi Crawford blasted off the line, getting the whole shot with Charlie Stewart right behind him. Lane Moody would jump out front on the row and take your whole shot. And that would be about the only thing that didn't go Jonathan Wisdom's day early. Today we'd be hopping on board with Nicholas Bright, following him through the track to see what the conditions are like. The battle is heating up in Vet C as well. Your top two are nearly tied with drops of points and each have 3 wins. Daryl Payne and Nicholas Bright are looking to send off into the summer break with a points lead and another victory. As the race wore on, the battle heated up. The top two stayed close, but on lap 3, Nicholas Bright would take the lead and look to pull away. At times it's hard enough to see the terrain, much less other riders. This really shows how challenging it is for the riders to see and know where they're going to go. Much to no one's surprise, John Glada Jr. would be swinging around the final few corners alone as they came around for the first time. What was surprising, however, was the gap between Cameron Abey and the rest of the field. He was about 1 minute up on James Glada, who was battling out with a pack of riders. At the back of that pack would be Dylan Walraven in 7th place, who would be looking to put on a charge. As the women would make their way around the final few corners, it was exactly the battle we were looking for. Madison was just barely leading her sister Mackenzie by a few turns in about 5 seconds. Not far behind them was your points leader Michelle Harrison in the distance, trying to stay close. As the B16 and 24 class came around for the first time, Charlie Stewart was out front, but the next 4 weren't too far behind him. Clayton Siegel was followed by Hayden Price, Kenny Kidd, and Tyler Westmoreland.
All of our riders are courteous and kind and can follow all the arrows in the woods, no problem.
Then what happened here?
Brakes locked up, man. Got too hot. I got too hot. I got had some fun in the creek.
Through the middle parts of the race on Pro Row, we would have some big movers. Dylan Walraven and Weston Scott did what they seem to do every race and slowly reel in the rest of the field, picking off the other racers one by one. This would move them up into 3rd and 4th place respectively. Dylan Walraven would start battling it out with Cameron Abey for the last few laps. As the race wore on for the ladies, the dust didn't seem to bother Michelle Harrison. She would end up running the fastest lap of the day, giving her the lead over Madison Luckadoo on the 2nd lap. As the checkered flag came out, it was to no one's surprise to see John Glada Jr. take the win with an over 3-minute the lead.
How was the track today, man?
Oh, pretty tight and very dusty. Very dusty.
How bad was it to get by everybody?
Not too bad. I think they both kind of let me go, and then after that, just kind of set it on cruise. Got a pretty good start for 12 volt. Like I said, I was pretty surprised going into the woods third, but that helped out, and then just rode my own race all day.
Dylan Walraven looked like he had the pace and was knocking on Cameron Aby's door to the last lap, but was unable to get the move done. Cameron Aby had the position and used the track to his advantage to hold off the charging Walraven to secure second place in the day, forcing Dylan to settle for third.
That was terrible. Yeah, it was so hot, so dusty, man. It's so tight. I did not have a flow all day. I felt so slow, and I know for a fact Dylan was faster than me. I hated to hold him up, but you know, we're racing for a championship. But it just worked out in my favor. Like I said, it was tight, dusty, and they really didn't have a chance to get around me. So I just did what I had to do to hold him off, and feel good about that second.
Yeah, man. Congrats, brother.
Thank you.
Just as Charlie Stewart had pulled his lead to over 90 seconds, he started having issues that would force him to retire early. This led to Hayden Price moving into the lead and starting to pull away. In the end, it was a lead he would keep, and he would get the victory on the day. Clayton Siegel would get second, and Tyler Westmoreland would round out your top three.
Yeah, you got first.
How was the race, man?
It was good. Hot.
How'd you get out front?
I'm really not sure. Somebody must have broke.
It's too dusty to see anything, right?
But I just passed one, picked them off every lap.
Hey, you had a good race, man.
Thank you.
So fun you want to do it twice, right?
The second race was not fun.
How was your race, man?
The race, you know, I ride tricycles for a living, so sometimes the grass don't fit the grass, but the cabinet works.
Mackenzie ended up having quad issues and would retire on the second lap, and her sister Madison would run into issues on the third lap, setting her back nearly 6 minutes. This would let Michelle Harrison check out for an easy win. Madison Luckadoo would bring home second place, and Sherilyn Dole would round out your top three. Jonathan Wisdom quickly jump out in the lead in the first few miles and start to pull away. As he would roll through the first few laps, he would be up by over a minute. At this point, he was shifting his focus to passing as many riders as he could in front of him. In the end, Jonathan Wisdom would cruise to an easy victory, getting 26th overall on the day. William Horton would come in second, and Tanner Dovesek would round out your top three.
How was it, man?
Rough, but fun.
You look a little dusty up there, man.
I couldn't see nothing.
How bad were the lappers out there this time?
Everywhere. Couldn't get by nobody. Couldn't get by nobody. It was a good track, though.
Heck yeah.
It's fun.
How'd you get in the lead? You didn't get the whole shot. You got close, though.
Just didn't want to fire up. That's all it is.
Hey, you were close, though.
I tried.
Hey, good race, man.
Appreciate it.
As soon as he would get the largest lead in the class on the day, something would go wrong, getting stuck in his chain and knocking it off. He would have to spend significant time fixing it. Daryl Payne was looking for a break to get back caught up, and he was able to seize it, grabbing the lead and running away with the victory in the class. Jesse Whitley would make a run to try to catch Daryl Payne in the end, but would come up just short and settle for second place. After the mechanical issues, Nicholas Bright would have to settle for fifth.
I told Nick I was gonna beat him today. If you ain't first, you're last.
It was a tough day. It was hot, very hot. But I had to stop Nick Bright from that 4-win win streak. Just thank God they kept me safe out there. There was some iffy times, but we got it.
How bad was the heat and the dust?
The heat was tough, but the dust was even worse. And,
yeah, we brought it home, man. That's all that matters. Good race.
Yep. Thank you, buddy.
This was a hot and dusty track that took its toll on the racers. The good news is it kicks off summer break. Thank you all for watching. It will return at the end of August. Hope everyone has an awesome summer.